ahead. It is estate sale, yard sale day. Now they called it an estate sale. Not sure if that's exactly what it is. Sometimes people play loosey-goosey with their descriptions of their sales, but in any case, we'll go check it out. I have a couple. One for sure I know really is an estate sale. Yikes. So we'll see if we find anything. I will keep you posted. Okay, not too bad. That was kind of fun. Just a little family run estate sale, and they were just trying to get rid of stuff, which are the best kind. So let me just flip this around and I'll show you what I got. Just a couple little things. This little letter rack with the country geese, thought was super cute. And then I got this purse, Western style, and I think it's Montana Silversmiths, which their buckles do really well. So since it was only $1, I just grabbed it. And then some utensils. So, you know, this one's kind of in rough shape a little bit, got some melt marks and stuff, but I might just keep that one. And some other little mid-century flatware and a pair of scissors. But the best thing, hold on. The best thing was this shelf. I'll put a picture up here. So it's a mid-century, like a shadow box mirror shelf with little shelves. So mid-century, so cool. And it was $1. Okay, so I just wanted to talk a little bit more about the shelf and the possible value of it. There's a sticker on the back. I'll try to put up a picture here. It's the Turner Manufacturing Company. Such a mid-century looking label on there too. And it kind of basic shadow boxes by them, shadow mirror box, whatever you want to call it, is like $150 to $200 is probably what I could expect if I sold this on eBay and then shipped it. They had some crazy designs. Maybe I'll put up a few of those, but just kind of off the wall. There was one with a clock that was beautiful, which would go higher, you know. So I'm thinking, I don't know, we might just try to sell it locally or sell it at our next yard sale and just kind of turn the $1 into $50 or something like that and not have to worry about the hassle of shipping. So I don't know. Leave me a comment down below what you think we should do. We could put it on like Craigslist or something a little bit higher than the $50. Obviously, $50 is just what I would think of for like a yard sale or something like that price. But not sure that we really want to package something like that up. I don't know. We'll figure it out. So on to the next one. Let's see if there's anything good there. I don't even know what time it is right now, but I think I might be able to get to the next one when it opens. I don't know about you. This one's one run by an official estate sale company, and I don't know about you, but I do not like being competitive. I don't really like being at the beginning of a sale when everybody's just like, ah, and it's early in yard sale season, and so people are just kind of chomping at the bit. So we'll see. I kind of like to go in a little bit later when it's calmed down. I might miss out on stuff, but so I was like, well, I'm not really competitive, but then I'm thinking, well, maybe I am competitive and I don't like to lose. And so if I go early and I see what other people got, then that makes me feel bad. Something like that. So anyway, what do you guys think? Do you guys like to be waiting in line at the estate sale, getting numbers, all that kind of thing? We'll go see what it's like, okay? Bye. Okay, so it does look like there's a few cars waiting here. It's estate sale today. So everybody's just waiting, so I'll just park. So it looks like I am supposed to go get a number. I just saw somebody do it, so maybe I'll go run back and grab a number. The other thing I was going to say about yard sale or estate sales is like, besides just avoiding the crush at the beginning, but maybe also it's a good policy to go to the end. I like to do that too. If I have the chance to go to both, kind of towards the beginning and then at the end. At the end, they usually have good deals, like 50% off and stuff like that. So you can score some of the stuff that was higher priced that people passed over. And sometimes you can get, like my last estate sale last week, hopefully I showed you some of that stuff that I found, and I got a lot of that half off, so that was great. Okay, so I got my number. I officially do not like sales where you have to get a number, because it's just kind of silly. I'm like number 28, whatever. So I just actually wasn't planning on coming like this early, but my other estate sale didn't take that long, so I just came over here. And I don't know that there's going to be a limit to how many people they let into the house, but we'll see what happens. I guess I'll just wait and see if people line up. I think there's still like 15 minutes or something like that, so I will go line up in whatever order I need to line up and go in and see what's there. I think it builds too much anticipation, because then the sale might not be that great. But I'm like, ooh, people are like 27 people are ahead of me and they're going to get better stuff than me. And you know me, I like to find the stuff like nobody else wants, like that little goose letter holder. But on a side note, can you tell I'm bored? I'm trying to fill in this time. I was walking up to the house and somebody walked up there, and he was like on the phone, and he just like walked right in the front door, and I was like, oh, he must work with them. It must be, you know, he must be with the estate sale company, you know. And so the little pile of numbers was just like on the front steps. There's no basket or anything like that, so you almost couldn't even see it. I just happened to see other people drive up and take it, who are probably more familiar with this estate sale company. And so they like, you know, I was walking away after I got my number, and all of a sudden the guy gets kicked out and he's like, oh, you have to take a number. So, you know, he's 20 minutes early to this estate sale. He just walked in the front door. So it's kind of funny. Okay, so yeah, not a fan of going into the first hour of an estate sale. It's just crowded. The house was really tiny, and I got some cute stuff, and I don't know that I got anything that wouldn't have been there later, because I kind of, like I said, I just kind of go for the cute little things. There were some really cool mid-century things, mid-century glassware, priced too high for me, but they sold. I saw a couple things I missed out on, like I didn't even see, like I was just looking at what people were buying when I waited in line. And like a woman had a Homeco or that kind of thing, one of those plastic wall hangings, but it was mushrooms. Those sell really well, but I don't know what it was priced at. And another lady got a fiberglass bullet planner, and I'll try to pop up a picture of an example. I don't know, again, I don't know how much that was either, but I would have definitely wanted to take a look at that. So some things didn't have prices, and so when I asked, like there was another copper necklace, but it was a little too high. So if I do come back when it's a little cheaper, I'll try. I don't know, it might not even be worth it. It wasn't signed Renoir or anything like that, so I'm not sure. And then I got one good thing. I got a Cutco knife, and it was like $3. And then I got a really cute tin. I'm going to show you everything. So things that kind of stand out to me. I did get a little baggie of like little silver plated spoons, and that was only $6. So that was kind of cool. I'll let you know if there's anything good in there. So I have one more place I think I can go this morning, and so we'll try that and see how it goes. Okay, here's my big haul for getting there early. I was like I told you, there was this is the thing I'm most excited about, and I don't even know what it's worth. I just did a quick eBay search. It's Barrett ware. It's called B-A-R-E-T, made in England tin, but anything with hot air balloons, especially like vintage ones, I think this will do really well. I will check for comps, you know, like on WorthPoint or Terapeak or something like that. It does have some sewing notions in it, but nothing super exciting. There's that Cutco knife. It's not worth a ton. It's just a bread knife. I keep finding like random pieces of Cutco. You can tell by the distinctive handle. And I don't know if it's just me, but I'm either not finding the greatest pieces, or Cutco's maybe dropping in value a little bit, unless maybe you have a whole set. Just a couple other spatulas. I know from my utensil video that vintage spatulas can do pretty good, even just like a plain handle. Here's that bag of spoons I was talking about. They're just kind of random. I like these. Let's see. They're alpaca, Sweden, right? So they're not like, anyway, they're not crazy, but there's a few of them in here. Anyway, anything from Sweden, I'll take that. It'll be fun. So there's a few other little things in here. They're just fun to poke around in. That's some kind of souvenir spoon. Alrighty, that one might be Swedish as well. And then there's this coffee mug or hat rack. These are always popular. There's so many mug collectors, and then to have one that's painted and it has this little design, I think that's going to do really well if I don't end up keeping that one. Anyway, cute little frames. I picked these up, and these were made in Italy. So nice little vintage. If you've seen from they're not bubble glass, which would do pretty well. But I think I'm just going to list these together as is. And those would probably go in my Ruby Lane shop. And then I just took kind of a gamble on this bag of napkins. It was like $6. Some of the labels, hand-drawn threads, made in Czechoslovakia. I just kind of like it when there's labels, they haven't been used. And it looks like there's a big linen towel, Irish related. So we'll see how that ends up doing. So again, I don't know, like not necessarily worth it, like to, I don't know, get up super early. That line wasn't really that bad. I went to another one of her estate sales this past weekend, and I got there, they had a Friday night preview. And so I got there like with an hour left to the preview, and she said it was insane. She said there was like 70 cars lined up. People started lining up, like they started giving out numbers an hour before the sale opened, and people started lining up like 2 hours before the sale opened, and it was just this huge line of people. It was just crazy, and I'm glad I missed that, because I just don't think that's my cup of tea to try to get there first, and like there's enough for all of us, you know. But anyway, always love a good sale where you gotta park in the field. We came out to the country a little bit for this one. There were some signs coming in, fill a box, let's make a deal. So let's see what happens. It looks like a pretty big house. Okay, I'm just catching my breath. I just thought I'd share real quick. So this bag had this really cool granny square blanket in it. And then, sorry for the noise, just got a few shirts. A dress is Patagonia, a couple of blouses are Cabby, and then that knife block, it's Henkel's knives, and then there's like 9 of these bowls, which are really cool. They're Masons, and the pattern is called Denmark. Anyway, comps were really good, but they're mostly sold in the UK. So we'll see if people in the US want them too. I am out of shape when I have to haul a box across the field. Okay, the whole box was $10. I forgot to say that. So anyway, okay. Hey everybody, so I am back at the estate sale, the one that I had to get the number at. It is the next day. It is the last couple hours of the sale, and they did 50% just for the last 2 hours. So I was busy this morning doing other stuff. So I came out and just decided to run through it. I'm glad I did. I did see some things that I didn't really even notice yesterday. And here, well, let me just show you. Okay, so I had gotten just a couple sweaters. They'll probably be for me. I I picked up this. It's from Colonial Williamsburg. It's like a painted egg, but it comes with this stand. I thought that was really cool. I got a men's watch. I got these gold-plated golfer tees. What was really cool is I did see these yesterday, but I didn't look too closely at them. And so that's just a fork and a teaspoon, but it's International Sterling. And when she rang me up, she didn't even charge me for them. She said, oh, I'm not gonna worry about those. I got this bag of jewelry that was not there yesterday, so I don't know where that came from. This set of earrings with the coral color beads is Crown Trifari, I believe, and I didn't really look at the rest of it. That ended up being $5 today. Got some more utensils, a little bit more jewelry, and then I should have moved this off while I was talking. I got this studio pottery plate that I think is really pretty for $1.50. So definitely worth coming back when stuff is half off and they're just trying to get rid of it. Okay, everybody, thanks for joining me on another yard sale day adventure. I just had some clips to kind of piece together, so sorry if it was a little bit disjointed. But we found a few good things, some bread and butter and some mid-century, and I'm just going to end it with a picture of some more mid-century that I found on that same day. I ended the day at a thrift store and found this Denby. The pattern is called Arabesque. And I found this awesome coffee pot with 2 mugs. So I just wanted to share that as well. And I hope you guys are having a great thrifting week. How have yard sales been for you? Have you been able to get out to them? Do you prefer yard sales, estate sales over thrift stores? What is your thrifting area of choice? So leave me a comment down below and we'll talk to you soon.